Testing, testing. Hi, everybody. It's me, Jay, Captain J-Rob, your pal. I'm back. And today my special guest is Kenne McKillop. And the name of our program is The Secrets of Kenne with the Tarot. So without further ado, let's talk about the cards that you just lined up right here, Kenne.
Well, you mentioned you were having problems with Seven of Swords. So I have laid the deck out in its correspondence to astrology and cut to the Seven of Swords, which is, I believe, your birth card, right?
Is that right?
You're an Aquarius, right?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
Well, February 8th.
So
But I follow actually sidereal astrology, but yeah, first for the sake of talking about it, let's...
Well, for the sake of talking about it, you wouldn't be the Seven of Swords anyway. But
Okay, good.
you issued, in sidereal, are you Pisces?
No, I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn.
25
right,
degrees.
So, 25 degrees of Capricorn is the four of Pentacles,
That could be a good thing.
which represents having a foundation. Your issue, the Seven of Swords, is your ego. And what this layout does is pick apart what the ego is and what it's for.
Really useful.
So in the position here, which represents Earth, the present, bones, the ongoing, the moon is the awareness of darkness, the awareness of the dark side.
I feel that awareness, definitely. Which card now?
The moon.
I just want to go back to this card right here. It's a beautiful deck.
It's a beautiful deck.
Not that we're talking about beauty and stuff like that. We're talking about what the meaning is. So
this is the original edition of the Tarot of Ceremonial Magic, which has come into a second pressing. If this had been discovered, say, a year ago, we could have got $300 for it, and that would have been sad because then we wouldn't have it anymore.
Right.
But now we have it. I have both editions, and I'm hoping to do some work with using both decks at the same time. But with the Seven of Swords, that awareness of darkness comes with it a certain reluctance, inertia. I call this card Houston because the imagery is of a swamp. And
Eight of Cups.
Eight of Cups. The question is, how can your routine refresh you? You know, and the image is of going throughout your day, sharing, gaining from every interaction that you take part in by the act of giving, you know. And there's a drug connection in that it's the images of like going into the swamp and finding magical plants. You know, it's the images of going into that place that's still a little bit wild, which is connected with the moon, that wild, dark night where you're alone and afraid. The element fire, your blood, the moment, Nine of Cups, is how the Seven of Swords is able to let go of control, which is recognizing opportunities for better things. Seven of Swords represents your ego. When your ego is malfunctioning, it no longer catches that moment to change. Whether your ego is it's like an apparatus for making choices. And if it gets fixated on a choice you can't have, or can't make any choice, your ego is malfunctioning. So the function of your ego every moment is to recognize the sweet spot. You know, the Nine of Cups represents being in that sweet spot. The hazard of the Nine of Cups is becoming content with that, stopping there. So that the element of air breath is ruled by the Queen of Wands. She rules over Aries. And the last 10 degrees of Pisces. The image is of the asshole who gets their way. And how do you get your way but by putting your shit out there for people to deal with?
Wait, let me just say something.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Your redeeming quality around that is that the shit that you put out there is for the sake of making people happy. It's your shit is coming from a place of grace and satisfaction. Even when you're addressing things that really need to change or to be done. Here and here, this represents your hands, what your duty is, and your duty is to get things done. That's what the point of your ego is, not just to make choices, but then to act on those choices. What you get is an overflowing heart. You want to share all of your bullshit, all your issues from a loving place that is intended. Your intention towards other people is to give them a kind of liberation.
Is this the Fool?
The Fool. So the Fool is in the position of your posture. It's in the position of the reflection of your heart in other people's hearts. And you read that by your own body language, recognizing when you feel comfortable and when you feel tense around people. That's how you're reading their emotionality. I have a whole system for this. This card, the character is called the Man. The Man. So when you have your ego mechanism under control, all those external voices of control slip away. And you gain power and freedom through your own liberating gestures. And that liberating gesture brings one back to ground.
The Ace of Discs.
And actually that's out of order. Oops. So, no, that liberation allows your mind to be free, to be able to focus on the things that you choose rather than the caprices of your unconscious mind, or to be an ally with your unconscious. The moon definitely represents the unconscious. So that the Ace of Discs in the proper position is a reminder of all those times that things have worked out. I call that card Charlie B, like Charlie Bucket. And he finds the golden ticket. The Ace of Discs is the golden ticket. And for you, it may be a piece of safety glass on the ground that is particularly magical, and the act of picking that up provides a basis of luck or whatever that is essentially grounding. It's reflected in having financial security. It's the basis of the Four of Pentacles, which is the foundation. You have to have that first little bit. So these two cards represent your adult personality. This is your sexuality, and this is your social role. So in terms of social role, someone dealing with their ego is really totally engaging the world in every way. They're the complete person. And what they're looking for in a sexual